Some days coding just works. The ideas flow, the build runs smoothly, and every fix lands exactly where it should. You're in the zone, focused, fast, and actually enjoying it. But let's be honest, most days don't look like that. It's constant pings, random requests, and quick chats that eat up your day. The problem isn't your code, it's everything around it. That's what vibe coding tools fix. They help devs like you stay in flow. That sweet spot where thinking and coding move together. In this video, we'll show you the best vibe coding tools that are AI-powered, intuitive, and built for focus. Let's check them out. Coding isn't complicated. Everything else is. Tickets, updates, reviews, documentation, and handoffs pulling you in every direction. As your converged AI workspace, ClickUp brings all of that together, so you can stop switching tabs and start making progress. When your day starts, ClickUp Brain already knows what changed. As your contextual AI assistant, it summarizes yesterday's updates, lists your top priorities, and keeps you focused from the first click. So instead of digging through Slack and your project management app, you get instant clarity and can jump straight into building. It can also run quick code reviews for you and suggest fixes and autocomplete snippets when you feel stuck. A few hours later, you're mid-sprint. You hit a tricky line of code and need to double-check how your API handles authentication. Right there, ClickUp Docs has your reference ready. No extra tabs, no digging through folders. Your notes, API specs, and snippets are right beside your task. You scan what you need, make the change, and move on, without ever leaving your workspace. At the end of the day, you merge a PR, and instead of updating tasks or pinging reviewers, ClickUp Automations quietly take over. From planning to execution to wrap-up, everything stays connected, so you never lose your rhythm. Now that's what the vibe of your vibe coding app should feel like. Once you're in flow, the last thing you want to do is to break it due to syntax errors or boilerplate code. That's where Cursor comes in. It's an AI-powered code editor forked from VS Code that understands your context, predicts code, and writes multi-line completions. Want a function? Just describe your intent. Cursor drafts it, fitting your existing style. Struggling with an error? Ask Cursor what's wrong. It can highlight problematic lines or suggest fixes. Cursor feels less like a tool, more like a coding partner that just gets you. With your code written and running clean, the next step is to see it go live. That's where you switch from writing mode to building mode, where ideas finally become something real. Fire up your browser and boom, you're coding. That's Replit. No setup, no downloads, just instant access to a complete development environment from wherever you are. Whether you're teaming up across time zones or spinning up a solo prototype, Replit makes starting and sharing a projects addictively simple. Its multiplayer mode is the real showstopper. Picture Google Docs, but for code. You and your teammates can edit live, debug together, and brainstorm in real time without ever leaving the platform. So when inspiration strikes, you don't wait for setup. You just open, type, and build. That's how flow should feel. You know that moment when you hit a wall, the logic's almost there, but something just won't click. You Google, you scroll through Stack Overflow. You try 5 different approaches, and somehow it still doesn't work. That's where Lovable comes in. It's not just another AI tool. It's like a calm, experienced teammate sitting beside you. Hit a bug? Lovable walks you through the fix in plain language, explaining what went wrong and why. Stuck on structure? It gives you options and helps you think through trade-offs before you make a decision. It even breaks complex tasks into smaller, logical steps, helping you solve big problems faster. For newer developers or those switching stacks, it's a patient guide that teaches while it helps, because sometimes what you need isn't just speed, it's clarity and a partner who helps you think better. Once your logic's clean and structure's set, it's time to get into rhythm. That zone where the code almost writes itself. But the problem? You lose that rhythm every time you stop to think of syntax, remember an import, or write repetitive code. That's why developers swear by GitHub Copilot, the coding assistant that anticipates your next move and helps you execute it. As you type, it completes lines, builds full functions, and adjusts to your coding style, keeping your focus uninterrupted. It's not just autocomplete, it's contextual intelligence trained on the languages you use most. The more you work, the better it syncs with your rhythm, until it feels less like AI and more like intuition. Now that you know about all these amazing tools, just remember, The best setup is the one that actually makes your workday easier. A tool that fits how you code, helps you focus, and keeps everything where you need it. By the way, ClickUp checks all these boxes, just saying. And you can try it today for free to build smarter and faster. Sign up for free on ClickUp.com.